haven't worked on an ICAD in a long time. I guess mine should be called ICAM because I am only doing like an index card a month for the past couple of months. So hopefully I can get back on track though. Just like with the art journaling. Okay. I had this clean off card. So I'm just taking, I don't know why I did that whole thing. I did not need to do that. I have these scrap bits of lace from a project I just finished. So I thought I would just keep them out and use them on a card or a journal. So that is what I'm doing. So I'm using some Collage Page. Just to get it stuck down. I'm being very liberal with it too. This is just manila cardstock, by the way. It's not even that heavyweight watercolor paper that I like to use for my index cards. And I think I'm going to split this, and I thought I was going to tear it in half, but there we go. I think I'll do it that way. And, well, I don't know. There's just no rhyme or reason with the way I'm spreading this out. It just is. Woo, that's really gooey. Okay. Of course, I don't have a water glass out here so I can dunk my brush in. Okay, I'm going to do that real quick. I don't want that Collage Page drying on my brush. Okay, and dry this. But then what? What to do after that? This is the reason I'm not too keen about using regular cardstock, like crafting cardstock or manila cardstock like I've got here from the office supply stores, because I hate the way it curls up when you put a lot of medium on it. Okay, dry enough. So now I have a little bit of texture on here, but I don't know what I want to do now. I'm stumped. I am stumped. The background was just a clean off of this card, was just a clean off from something I was doing earlier, so yeah. I don't know if I want to go over the whole thing with gesso. Or maybe I'll use the absorbent ground and use watercolors on it. That's an idea. I haven't used watercolors in a long time. So, the only thing that stinks about that, though, is that you have to be careful what you do on top of it. Maybe I'll just do that and then... Oh, Oh, I just can't make up my mind. Maybe not. You know what? I think I'm just going to spray it. Phooey Magooey. Okay, I am going to use this. Gosh. Kim, make up your mind for gosh sakes. Okay, so this is the golden acrylic ground. Absorbent ground. And what this does is it makes your paper porous so that you can use your watercolors on it. So it preps the surface so that it's like a watercolor paper. So again, this is something I'm going to have to wait to dry as well. Okay. I used way too much. Alright. Wow. Okay, dry it. Nothing funner than watching paint dry, huh? Probably should have paused the video to do this. Got a bubble in here. I don't know if you're supposed to put a heat gun on this or not. I didn't even look, but you know what it does say though is that I should have gessoed this first. I should have gessoed it and then put the absorbent ground on top. So, oopsies. I did not know that because I haven't used it. This is the first time I've used it. Oh my gosh. How boring was that? Okay. I am going to use, I need my watercolor brush. I do use a separate brush for my watercolors. Alright, I got this really nice Neptune brush from Michaels. And I have pulled out my Twinks. I haven't used these in a while. So, I am going to squirt these down with my water bottle. Figure out what colors I want to use here. I think what I'm going to do is, wow, no, I'm not going to do that. I was going to stamp an image, but you know what? I won't get a clean image because of the texture, so yeah, that won't work. Okay, let's just go with some aquas and maybe pink. I'm going to use this dirty water, which you really shouldn't do, but oops. I just made a mess. Oopsies. I really am ooh. I like that. Maybe I should put a wash of color down and then maybe do a splatter thing on it. Maybe that's what we'll do. Especially because I just made a huge mess. Huge mess. All right. Y'all get to see me blow dry my work and just wipe up. That's all you've seen. Fun. Okay. Now, I think I'll go back in with the brush and come into this pink color I got. But now I got no ideas. I don't know what I'm going to do now. I don't like that. I got more paint off the piece than I did on it. Not to mention I don't like that. Okay. So, hate it. Now what? Well, now I'm stumped. I don't know what to do. Alright, I'll be back. Okay, so I pulled out Flame Orange in the Daler Rowney. I'm working with that on a journal page right now, some of the acrylic ink, so I thought, I'll just pull these out for this. And I need a paper towel. I'll just use this. And I think I'm going to go the other way. Not going to do it as heavy though. Okay. Good. Oops. Alright. I like it. So, I am going to dry that. And instead of making you guys watch me do that, here's what I did. I took some, I'm going to dry this. And then I took a phone book page. And I just cut some different sized circles out of the phone book page. And so when I dry that, I'm going to adhere these down randomly. And I am going to collage page it. So then I'm going to dry it. Instead of making you guys watch that step, I'll be back after that's done. Okay, so this is where my card's at now. Everything's all dry. And what I thought I would do is pull out this book of really old rub-ons. It's a flip book that I got in a garage sale. I posted a haul video on that. That was another really awesome deal I got that was included in. And I cut out just a few of these rub-ons that I thought I would stick right in the center of my... I'm going to do one at a time. So hopefully they will rub off, because these things have got to be super duper old. This may have been back when rub-ons were popular, like years ago. That's probably how long that person had these rub-ons that had them in that sale. I'll be surprised if they stick, but we'll see. I thought the colors went really well with the colors of the card. Dun dun dun. They're not sticking. This may take a lot more elbow grease than what I'm doing here, so I may have to pause the video again so I can really work at this and get at it. Let's just see. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to keep working at this, and I'll be back when I have all these laid out. Alright, I got those down, and I decided to reinforce it with some more Collage Paws just to set it down, because I don't want those old rub-ons lifting up. So I dried that as well. And now what I've got is, I found on Amazon this clutch pencil set for like less than $8. And it's a graphite pencil. It has leads. It's a lead holder, was what I'm trying to say. And I've already used this thing, as you can see. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So you just, you know, kind of... It was coming out a lot easier than that earlier. So you hold this down to get the lead to come out the bottom here. I don't want it out that quite that much. There we go. And this is basically the same thing as using, you know, my, you know, charcoal pencils that I've got here, only, you know, because I have some graphite pencils in here as well. But I've really been liking this graphite lead, so I thought I would use that here as well. So I am just going to do a rough sketch around these little circles of, I don't know how it's going to come out with the Collage Paws. And it's hitting that texture as well, but I'm going with it. I'm making kind of a mess too. Making a mess. Oh yeah, see, I'm hitting some lace right there, so I don't know how that's gonna turn out when I go to smudge it. Whoa, I went up too far. So I got this little eraser. That's the beauty of this. Just use that and it pops right up. Yeah, I went way over. Usually I have my face right down on stuff like that, this when I'm working on it, but I'm recording right now, and if I did that, you wouldn't be able to see what I'm doing, so. Okay. And then I think I'm just gonna maybe do some kind of, I don't think I'm gonna frame the whole thing out. I'm just gonna do the side and the top there. Alright, and then I've got my little blending stump here, so and like I said, I don't know how this is going to do because I keep hitting that texture, but I'm just going to smudge that out just to blend it all. Now I'm hitting that lace. So this isn't going to be as neat, but that's okay because I kind of like it messy looking. Well, it's really hard to do on top of that texture there. Yeah, I really like this clutch pencil. Love it, love it. So yeah, look at Amazon if you're interested in that, Amazon.com. I have a Prime membership, so I get free shipping. I had that in 2 days. Ordered it. It was like $7.98 or something like that. Less than $8. I got the, you know, the little tin set and 3 graphite LEDs and then the actual, you know, LED holder. So I thought that was a really good deal. And the eraser. Because I love using charcoal pencils to outline. I use that a lot in my journaling, and now I'm using it on my ICAD or ICAM. Yeah, there's some more of that. A lot of texture around this piece right here, so. And then because it is this graphite, it's going to continue to run unless I set it with something. So let's just do this. There we go. So this is kind of going, the circle's going off the page for the card. Okay, and now I think I'm just going to date it, and I think that's going to be it on this card. And then I'm going to set it with some kind of low odor clear finish. I have this Krylon low odor clear finish, so I will just spray over the top of that just to set all this so that the graphite won't continue to smear. Awesome! And I don't even think I'm going to frame this out. I think I just like it like that. So here is my card for today. And the first card I've done in like a month. So I really, yeah. I really didn't know where I was going with this, and that's where it went. So I'll see you guys later.